Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, YouTubers! Welcome back to a new episode. This is also my first 2020 holiday episode, and the first in the 2020 decades. Ding! Haha! Okay, I was just being serious. Well, anyway, in today's new episode, or should I say, in today's episode, I will be reacting to trains from my winter trip in 2019, as well as CXX Railfanning videos dedicated to Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and of course the previous Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day episodes and videos, and even the previous one in Super Flashlights React Saturday. I'm gonna go react to them right now. Alright then, NS4000, Parked in Rutherford PA. I remember catching this when I arrived to Pennsylvania. Alright then, I need to wish all the engines from my winter 2019 trip a happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So that's what I'm just here for. Man, I should have just fast forward, but I'm getting better. Ah, there's NS4000. Oh wait, I need to pass that red shed first. Okay, after the red shed, that's what... Oh wait, there it is, right there before the red shed. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, NS4000. And now for this oil train, 65E. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Haha. Man, this is just so amazing. Alright, this one's 67C with the BNSF, but Elephamt style. I'll wish it a happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Or just say happy Martin Luther King. Happy Martin Luther King, NS and BNSF. Heading west. And I just heard your horn. How epic. Alright, you two NS4089 and Operation Lifesaver. And Operation Lifesaver. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Okay, there I go again. 11J with Operation Lifesaver. And a DC to AC rebuild. Or should I just say AC? Alright. I could see you in the fog. So nice and clear, not as thick as I thought it would be. Alright then, next train. Okay, so 18N, the half Autorack, half mixed freight train. Wow, now starting with this trip, 18N is now half Autorack and half mixed freight. And I can see that fog in the background. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Okay, okay, it doesn't matter what I say. What really matters is that I care about those engineers and my dad for bringing me up here. Actually, my dad for bringing me up here. And the engineers or the dispatcher operating them on the line. Ah, cool! 21E with 8103 trailing. Alright then. This one, I got to say Happy Martin Luther King Day. I can hear that ACE horn in the distance, and I can see that fog in the background behind the power lines and the trees. Man. That engineer was just laying on the horn. Lay on the horn, engineer! I know what you got. Alright then, you're laying on the horn. Just to tell me that you got the Norfolk and Western! Oh wow, I was so lucky. Norfolk and Western on 21E. What a great foggy day on my birthday. celebrating 20 years of me. Well, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, 8103. Okay then. Now this time it's 23M. With 8030 leading. Man. And I can hear rain in the background. And I can see rain in the foreground. This reminds me of the 2018 winter trip, except it's in reverse. Alright then. There you are, 23M. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Alright, I just got you. Next train. Oh boy, this is a slow eastbound train, and it's got 4261 trailing. 94M, the slow Ballast train, the first time I caught an eastbound Ballast train, and the first time I caught it loaded up in Pennsylvania. I could see the fog in the background on the hills. Man, you're just taking too long. I'm just gonna fast forward. Alright then. Happy Martin Luther King Day, or Junior Day, whatever. And there's 4261. Wow, and I got so lucky, and the crew waved at me. That's awesome. I never had this eastbound Ballast train before in Pennsylvania. This was the first time I caught one. Alright then, that's just one more train left. 1101 leading 19G. But you can barely see the crossbuck sign in the foreground on the far left. This one I forgot to upload on my birthday. I was a bit tired from the rain at my birthday party. Alright, here it comes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, 5 engines. Now 19G uses 5 engines? That was from the previous trip. Okay, that was awesome. It usually comes in the afternoon and rarely comes in the morning, and I got lucky. Okay, so this one, 67C, the oil train. Alright, this one was epic, because it had a BNSF trailing. Hey, there's NS Train Mother 22. Alright, I'm in the truck. I gotta jump out. Tristan's got his camera out. Something's heading east. I wonder what it is. Okay, let's see. 2 NS. A BNSF! Wow! Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day to you too, 19G from yesterday. Sorry, I forgot. Wow. Lucky that I had an eastbound oil train with foreign power. But that was the only eastbound foreign power in 2019. Hopefully I can get more in 2020. Alright. Okay, 21E. 3651 leading. Alright, this train was awesome. And there's Tristan. Okay, I was just doing that just to make sure it wasn't too cropped. Tristan, you're in my way of filming. That's why I have to film up here. I'm not allowed to film that close. I don't want to get in trouble again, like I did during the spring trip when you left. Well, almost in trouble. Just a reminder to help me. Ha! Alright then. There it is. Just 3 engines. That was awesome. Okay, so this one is 20Q, the short intermodal train. This was the first time I caught it in Pennsylvania. It's strange that on the 28th, it goes in a pattern. Eastbound, westbound, eastbound, westbound. It went in a pattern during... it went in a pattern next morning. That was just unique. Alright. Three NS units, and this intermodal train is pretty short, as you can see on the M. Moving on. Alright, 11J Elephamt style, with 1093 leading. That was 1002 leading, 20Q. Once again an Elephamt style Autorack train. And you were in my way again, Tristan. Oh, I almost forgot. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, 67C, 21E, 20Q, and 11J. And to you too, NS4231 and NS9574 missing half the logo. Missing half the logo on NS294. Which I could see you. There you are leading. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Alright then, 23M with 1221 trailing. A brand new engine, but Elephamt style. And the longest train of the day. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day! Wow, freshly painted, a burnt one and a weathered one that's been around and hadn't been messed up. Moving on. Speed running. Alright, I'm going to say Happy New Year to 1063 leading 20K. Alright. Happy New Year! Wait, not Happy New Year, man. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day to you too, 23M. Oh man, I'm getting all messed up with these happy holidays things in my head. Oh well. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, 20K. Alright, next train. Alright, this one has seen on board 243 with 4236 trailing. I'm going to say Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day to the 2. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, you 3. Now for the CP on 67Z. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Alright, now for 21M. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Ooh, that's a freshly painted leader. 19G. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of engines. Next, 20R. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, 20R. 20R. And now for the one with Conrail and 4260 on 34A. Wow, that's a nice blue title I made. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Conrail and 4260 on 34A. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. You too, 507. You are awesome. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, White Power, move. White Power, move. You too, 4236 as the leader in Lemoyne, PA, but I don't know what that symbol was that you were on. That you were on. But you're Elephamt style, and you're leading. Oh well. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, 4236. But this time the leader. Alright then, now for the previous Martin Luther King Jr. Day episodes. Alright then, this one I was Railfanning on CXX. But sadly, I don't railfan there anymore because it's not like NS. Oh, there's Virginia railfan ribbon and a railfan. There goes an Amtrak. And I hear CXX train. These are boring, not like NS. Oh well. I'm bored out, so I'm just gonna move on. Alright, this one I remembered. Happy Alright, this one I remember talking.
There's another car coming over, reported going over the tracks. There they go.
Ah, I remember that. There they go. Okay, oh well, moving on.
For Railfan on CXX and NS.
Alright, this one I remember filming the CXX trains before the Martin Luther King Jr. Day weekend. That was awesome. And look at all that snow on the ground. Oh well, moving on. Alright, this one had a CXX and Amtrak trains after Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Weekend. Boring, moving on. Alright, this one was my previous episode from last year. Just look at it. But I think it was a bit too blurry. Sorry. Oh no, I watermarked it. I guess I wasn't even thinking. Oh well, moving on. This one, alright. This one is the same, but an error on the title. Moving on. Alright, and this one I was wishing you all a happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Hey, those are my characters in the background, but they're prototypes.
Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, everyone. Super Flashlight.
Alright then, moving on. Okay, moving on. Alright, moving on. Oh, there I am reviewing the CIT that I remember what I caught last year. Last year on NS. The first day in 2019. Okay, moving on. Alright, this is just a makeup. This was an error and a mix-up. Here's the Elephamt Style 20W that I remembered from the summer trip. There it is. I can hear it coming. I can hear the horn from the engineer blowing. Here it is. And there it is. Alright, that was just a makeup. I'm gonna pause. Alright then. That's all I can react to. That's all I have to react to. Alright then, they were great. I said Happy Martin Luther King Jr. to them all. And I just had a dream. No, really, this is real, not a dream. That's what Martin Luther King Jr. said. Well, anyway, like to my channel. Let me try again. Like and subscribe. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. See you guys next week. For a big smile.